is News 3 Now at 10.
And thanks for joining us tonight. Wisconsin is ramping up COVID-19 testing across the state.
Today, during a joint press conference with the Department of Health Services, Governor Evers says the state is ready to test 85,000 people per week.
This will ensure that everybody in Wisconsin who needs a test receives a test. We are one of the top states in COVID-19 testing capacity, and our goal is to ensure that we are one of the top states in actual testing per capita.
Now, here are the 4 pieces of the plan he laid out. Respond to every outbreak. Test every nursing home resident and staff member in long-term facilities for free. Establish more community testing programs like drive-thrus in target areas. And make sure test supplies are available to all healthcare systems in the state so anyone who needs one gets a test.
Hey, the state has provided more than 60,000 COVID-19 tests to hospitals, clinics, and other facilities.
Governor Evers is announcing today that Wisconsin will be mobilizing 15 more National Guard units and providing free testing to all nursing home residents and staff. Maddie O'Neill has more.
Wisconsin's frontline caregivers are heroes.
As nursing home staff make themselves available to help the at-risk elderly residents they serve, John Vandermeer wants to make sure they have access to some peace of mind.
Testing availability has been a challenge around the country, including here in the state of Wisconsin.
As leader of an association representing hundreds of facilities serving the elderly and intellectually or developmentally disabled in Wisconsin, he's grateful the state will begin providing free testing to all residents and employees at Wisconsin's nearly 400 nursing homes.
This is something that really the association and the provider community has been fighting for a long time.
Specimen collection certainly was not something that we'd done before this. However, supporting our state and local emergency managers is very much our core mission in the National Guard.
The Wisconsin National Guard is already showing up, helping with testing in nursing homes, correctional facilities, factories, and communities across the state, with its about 11 mobile teams. Now the Guard will add up to 15 additional units within the next week, according to Captain Joe Travato.
This is just an instance in which we can support our fellow Wisconsinites and hopefully come out on the other side of this sooner than later.
The Guard's increased role will help address community outbreaks and increase the number of free drive-through community test sites, all to make the tests available for those who need them.
The more that we do that, the closer we are to getting our state back in a position where we understand what issues we're actually facing.
That was Maddie O'Neill reporting. The National Guard, made up of about 10,000 citizen soldiers in our state, says they already have more than 1,000 directly supporting the COVID-19 response and are prepared to increase that if necessary. As part of the state's announcement today, it says it will also be providing test supplies to Wisconsin healthcare systems as well.
UW Health is also dramatically upping its ability to test more people in-house while also increasing access to get tested. Over the last 10 days, it's doubled the number of daily completed tests to more than 400. Health officials say people with at least one mild symptom now can even get tested at UW Health, but they say you still need to call ahead before coming in. And UW Health also relaxing some of its visitor guidelines as it starts to increase elective procedures again. Beginning tomorrow, adult patients can have one visitor 18 years or older at the hospital, the American Center, and the UW Health Rehabilitation Hospital. Adult patients can also have one visitor 12 and older at their outpatient clinic appointments. There are no changes to the visitor guidelines for pediatric patients, however, at the American Family Children's Hospital. We do have the full list of specific changes at our website, channel3000.com.
There are now more than 8,000 confirmed COVID-19 cases in the state. There were more than 300 new cases reported today, though. Over the last 24 hours, 10% of tests came back positive. That's down from 11% yesterday. In order to meet the first criteria of the Badger Bounce Back Plan, we need a downward trajectory of the percent of positive cases over 14 days. Scientists around the world are racing to develop a vaccine for the coronavirus. UW Madison Wisconsin and Madison-based company FluGen are among those working quicker than usual. Now, typically it takes 15 to 20 years to develop a vaccine, but with approximately 100 vaccines in progress, an estimated arrival could be as early as winter. While that speed plays an important role, FluGen CEO Paul Radsbender says it ultimately comes down to safety.
We're hoping that we can get our vaccine, as I said, safely and quickly to clinical trials where we have enough people tested to feel comfortable that it's ready to go.
This collaboration approach is unique. They're using their flu vaccine as a launching point. It's one of a few candidates that would be delivered through a nasal spray rather than a shot, which they think could provide an advantage in fighting respiratory infections. Unemployment applications in Wisconsin are nearing the 500,000 mark. Since May 2nd, the State Department of Workforce Development says it has received 498,000 unemployment applications and nearly 1.5 million weekly claims. Over that time, in total, it has paid out nearly $384 million.
Tomorrow, the state Supreme Court will hear arguments about Governor Evers' extension of his safer-at-home order. It'll start at 10 a.m. It'll be via video conferencing. Last month, the Republican-controlled state legislature filed a lawsuit asking the state's highest court to block the extension, claiming it went beyond the executive branch's powers. Both sides will have 45 minutes for their arguments. And for the first time in U.S. Supreme Court history today, justices heard oral arguments on a case via teleconference, and the public was able to listen in live. Usually the 9 justices fire off questions at will, but in this new format, they were called upon in order of seniority. Arguments in 9 other cases will be heard in this same format over the next 2 weeks. They include the Affordable Care Act's contraception coverage mandate and the fight over the president's financial records.
41 states have released formal reopening plans. Now, that's according to Vice President Pence, who shared that information today while on a call with governors. But a key coronavirus model often cited by the White House significantly increased its death toll projection, now saying more than 134,000 Americans could die of the virus as social distancing measures are eased. Senators returned to Capitol Hill today for the first time in nearly 6 weeks, trying to stay safe.
This deadly coronavirus does not take days off, and so the United States Senate has not either.
This Congress, this Senate, must deliver the people of our country relief.
Congress turned down an offer from the Trump administration for rapid coronavirus testing. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell issued a rare joint statement saying, in part, lawmakers want to, quote, keep directing resources to the frontline facilities where they can do the most good the most quickly. New tonight, a meatpacking plant in Green Bay will be reopening tomorrow after being closed for more than a week. The Green Bay Press-Gazette reports JBS Packerland will reopen with a reduced staff. As of last week, nearly 300 employees, or a quarter of its staff, tested positive for COVID-19. The company says all employees will be tested before returning to work. The company had no choice but to reopen after President Trump issued an executive order last week requiring beef, pork, and poultry facilities to stay open.
Even when we start to see restaurants and other businesses opening up again, things will look very different. Think plexiglass between tables and single-use utensils, single-use condiment packages, and menus as well. Restaurants won't operate at more than 50% capacity for a while. The Wisconsin Restaurant Association says restaurants have lost more than $630 million so far. 2/3 of employees have lost their jobs. And if there's no sort of relief budget or we don't open up businesses by the end of May, about 50% of our restaurants could be lost.
Most of them are family businesses. They're Main Street, Wisconsin. They have kids to support, mortgages to feed, and so on. And then you also have their employees who also are faced with the elimination of their livelihood. And it's devastating to think about what that greater impact is going to be.
44% of restaurants in Wisconsin have already temporarily closed. Another 40% said they would temporarily close by the end of May if things continue the way they are now. Let's turn it over to weather now as we have a cool week ahead. Here's Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti, our first warn forecast. Gary?
Yeah, temperatures were in the 70s this weekend. Today we made the mid-50s, and this is probably more like what we'll be seeing for much of the upcoming week. On the time-lapse in the WIC Skycam, you can see low clouds for much of the afternoon. No precipitation. It looked ominous at times, but not a drop of rain, at least in this part of Wisconsin. You can see some very light showers to our south and west across Iowa and Illinois. A few of the sprinkles approaching far southern portions of Grant County. Southwestern Wisconsin will be most likely to see showers tonight. High temperatures, like I said, Madison 55, Janesville only at 54. Farther to the north and west, temperatures around 60 toward La Crosse, but eastward toward Lake Michigan, temperatures stayed in the low to mid 40s, and those temperatures are in the upper 30s to around 40 right now. Madison still in the mid 40s, but to the west, a few places are closer to the 50-degree mark. By tomorrow morning, we'll be in the upper 30s with cloudy skies, just a few showers southwest of Madison, and then some scattered showers during the day tomorrow with a high temperature of 52. Later on, I'll take a look at a forecast that also includes some possibilities for frost later on this week.
New tonight, the Dane County Sheriff's Department says a deputy had to be taken to the hospital last night after being viciously attacked by an inmate inside the jail. The suspect, a 27-year-old man from Madison, is now facing charges of disorderly conduct and stalking. The deputy has since been released from the hospital and is recovering at home. 3 people are charged with the murder of a Family Dollar security guard in Flint, Michigan, who was enforcing the store's policy requiring face masks. 2 men remain at large, while a woman has been arrested. Police say the security guard, Calvin Mullerlin, confronted a customer about not wearing a mask, kicking them out of the store. About 20 minutes later, 2 of the suspects came back and got into an argument with the security officer, eventually pulling out a gun and shooting him.
Today marks the 50th anniversary of the deadly shootings at Kent State in Ohio, a key event during the Vietnam War era. Ohio National Guardsmen were called in after a mass of protesters vandalized downtown buildings and set fire to the university's ROTC building. 4 students were killed, 9 wounded when the troops opened fire during an anti-war protest. Iconic photos of the event sparked protests all across the country. Even a song, Ohio, was performed by Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young. Still to come tonight, the latest casualty of coronavirus. A major gym files for bankruptcy.
Plus, Carnival Cruise Line says it will sail the seas once again this summer. The story after a quick break.
Yeah, I'm a professional remodeler, and I go to nuns. Why? Well, my clients love them because they have all those snazzy-looking countertops. You know, like beautiful marble countertops, stunning quartz slabs, you name it. To be honest, I don't see what the big deal is. I mean, who needs all that glitz and glamour from a counter? But my clients love those snazzy-looking countertops, so we go to Nuns.
Nuns, kitchen, bath, and flooring.
At Sprint, we understand saving money for your family is now more important than ever. That's why we're offering our best unlimited deal. Switch and get 4 lines of unlimited for just $100 a month. That's right, 4 lines for $100. If that's not enough, we're throwing in 4 Samsung Galaxy phones on us. And now, Sprint customers enjoy expanded roaming access on the T-Mobile network. Shop from the comfort of your home at Sprint.com or come see us in our stores.
I wanted my hepatitis C gone.
I put off treating mine.
Epclusa treats all main types of chronic hep C. Whatever your type, Epclusa could be your kind of cure.
I just found out about mine.
I knew for years. Epclusa has a 98% overall cure rate.
I had no symptoms of hepatitis C.
Mine caused liver damage.
Epclusa is only 1 pill, once a day, taken with or without food for 12 weeks. Before starting Epclusa, your doctor will test if you have had hepatitis B, which may flare up and could cause serious liver problems during and after treatment. Tell your doctor if you have had hepatitis B, other liver or kidney problems, HIV or other medical conditions, and all medicines you take, including herbal supplements. Taking amiodarone with Epclusa may cause a serious slowing of your heart rate. Common side effects include headache and tiredness. Ask your doctor today if Epclusa is your kind of cure.
Coming together makes us stronger, and Ford is built to lend a hand. Contact your Ford dealer, an essential part of your community, to find out more about home delivery and other vehicle service options. After all, you have a lot to take care of. Let us help take care of you. Find out more at Ford.com. Right now, qualified buyers can get 0% financing for 72 months, plus 3 months deferred payments on select 2020 Ford models.
Hi, everyone. We hope you enjoyed the warm weekend because Hattie has her eyes on a cloudy and possibly wet forecast.
And we'll have a preview of the case being heard by the state Supreme Court challenging the governor's safer at home order.
We'll see you Tuesday morning.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
All right, welcome back. We do have some breaking news right now at 10. There is a large police presence. This is on Madison's south side for a report of shots fired. Our Madeline O'Neill live on the scene now with the very latest. Maddie?
Yeah, we're here on the intersection of Badger Lane and East Badger Road, right off of Rimrock. Police aren't letting traffic through on this road tonight. On the way here, I saw plenty of police cars coming here really quickly. I'll step out of the way to show you. I'd say about a dozen police cars here tonight. Now, what we do know from Madison Police is they're here on a shots fired call that came in about 9:48 tonight on the 2600 block here. Now, other than that, we aren't sure, but we do know this is a shots fired call. It still is clearly a very active scene. Again, police aren't letting anyone through here except for maybe neighbors who live closely, but plenty of cars here tonight. We're working to find out more. I'll send it back to you, Eric.
Maddie O'Neill live on Madison's south side. Maddie, thank you.
Next at 10, Kroger is donating 200,000 gallons of milk to local food banks.
America's largest supermarket chain said it will direct that surplus of milk to Feeding America food banks and community organizations through the end of August. That initiative, an expansion of a partnership between Kroger and its dairy suppliers to make sure food insecure communities are getting all the milk they need. That surplus milk would have typically been sold to restaurants, schools, and hotels. Kroger is a parent company of Roundy's Pick and Save and Metro Market here in Wisconsin. Costco today became the largest and latest retailer to implement purchasing limits on fresh meat because of the slowdown at processing plants during the pandemic. The company announced it is limiting shoppers to 3 items of beef, pork, and poultry products to, quote, help ensure more members are able to purchase merchandise they want and need. Kroger announced a similar rule last week. Gold's Gym has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection today. Its 700 gyms worldwide will stay open as it looks to restructure during the coronavirus pandemic. The company said the filing today will not have further impact on its current operations and plans to emerge from bankruptcy by August.
Carnival Cruise Line says it plans to phase in some North American cruises by the start of August. The company says 8 ships will leave from Miami and Port Canaveral, Florida, and Galveston, Texas, starting August 1st. It says in addition with that plan, the pause in operations will be extended in all other North American and Australian markets through August 31st.
Well, some of us got maybe a little too much sun over the weekend. Gary talks about another type of weather coming our way. Hopefully not frostbites by the weekend, Gary.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the sunshine because we'll make up for it with the clouds. We had them this afternoon, and we'll see them all day tomorrow. The time lapse from the Queen Bee Radio Skycam at Platteville shows some sunshine this morning, but notice the clouds coming in and just gradually thickening up through the day, and by evening, the skies were mostly cloudy. 3 things you need to know in the forecast. Showers are possible late tonight already into far southwestern Wisconsin into the day tomorrow. Wednesday and Thursday will be cool with high temperatures around 60. Below normal, but still not all that bad. There's a slight chance for a shower Wednesday afternoon. Cold weather, though, likely by the weekend. And unfortunately, there's a possibility for some frost, especially Saturday morning. That seems to be the most likely day to see that. But also the possibility for some frost Sunday morning, Monday morning, and Tuesday morning of next week with temperatures in the mid-30s, at least some patchy frost there. High temperatures yesterday. Lower to middle 70s across southern Wisconsin. High temperatures today, middle 50s to around 60 degrees and only 40s near the Lake Michigan shoreline. And on weather track, you can see weather system to the west of us with some showers through Minnesota, down into Iowa and Illinois, and then farther to the south, severe thunderstorms through parts of Missouri, Arkansas, and down into Oklahoma. All the severe weather staying to our south so far this spring because the active storm track has been shifting south with the cooler air moving in, and with time our temperatures will turn even colder. Notice a couple of fronts, the stationary front to the south and a cold front pushing through central Illinois. The second front is what's brought in the cooler air, and you can see the east-northeasterly winds. It's actually dry near the ground, so that's kind of eroding the northern edge of the precipitation away with time. So it's going to take a little while for the atmosphere to moisten up to the point to where we can start seeing those showers creep into southwestern Wisconsin. Temperature right now, Milwaukee, Green Bay only around 40. Inland, mid-50s closer toward Eau Claire and La Crosse, and generally in the 40s across the rest of the state. Compared to 24 hours ago, our temperature is down 11 degrees. And on future track, you can see the showers coming in tomorrow morning. We'll see them through the day tomorrow. The best chances south and west of Madison. Then as we head into Wednesday, we'll see skies turn partly sunny. You could see a pop-up shower in the afternoon. And Thursday will be sunny at this point with northwesterly winds. But the next weather system out to the west will probably pass us by to the south. It could bring us a stray shower Thursday night, but temperatures will turn colder after that. For tomorrow, look for a high temperature of 52 degrees. It'll be cloudy and chilly. Scattered showers get best chances south and west of Madison. You can see this on future track. Those showers getting into southwestern Wisconsin. Then tomorrow night, during the day on Wednesday, we'll see just a slight chance of showers in the afternoon. Otherwise, 7 to 10 day forecast, 60 for a high Wednesday and Thursday, and then only low to mid 50s for the weekend. And notice those nighttime low temperatures, low to mid 30s, the possibility for some frost. Temperatures won't get back up into the 60s until the middle of next week.
Okay, so that chance of rain on Mother's Day, I'm just like zeroed in on that. Just a chance.
Just a chance right now.
Okay, you don't want to anger us moms, you know that.
I'd be more worried about the frost.
All right, thank you, Gary. Jonathan Taylor ready to be a sponge in the NFL. Why he can't wait to learn from his new quarterback. Zach's in next with sports.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Hi, I'm Travis Ganser. Looking to update your bath, shower, or your entire bathroom? Ganser is the answer with Bath Creations by Ganser Company.
Schedule your free in-home consultation or visit our beautiful showroom on the Beltline.
A local family-owned business of 4 generations.
My family has stayed true to our original sausage recipe for over 130 years because taste and authenticity matter to each and every one of us. So when we expanded our products to include other types of sausage, bacon, and Canadian bacon, we maintained our commitment to never cutting corners. It's a promise my family guaranteed in the past, I guarantee today, and the next generation of Jones leaders will too.
For almost 50 years, we've built trust within our communities by making customer delight our top priority. That trust allows us to improve lives one home at a time. During this challenging time, we want to make sure your needs are being met without stress by offering 2-for-1 windows with no interest and no payments for 1 year. So go ahead, visit us online, or call now from the comfort of home.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866-4FELTCO.
From our family to yours, we want to encourage you to keep going. Keep protecting what's most important. Keep hopeful in the face of all this. Keep believing. Keep being strong. Keep supporting the people on the front line. Keep staying together while staying apart. Keep being fearless. And most of all, keep dreaming. American Family Insurance is mailing our personal auto insurance customers a premium relief payment to help them keep going. We'll keep being here when you need us.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. And with great deals available, there's never been a better time to buy at your local dealership. To find the dealer near you, visit CubCadetDealers.com.
When you need a vehicle you can count on, trust Toyota to be here for you.
Many Toyota service centers are open to help keep your vehicle in top shape and may even offer no-contact vehicle drop-off. If you need a new vehicle, Toyota is offering 0% financing for 60 months and attractive leases on our most popular Toyotas. You can even shop and buy online from the comfort of your home.
It's our promise to you, today and tomorrow. Toyota.
Hi, I'm Travis Ganser. Looking to update your bath, shower, or your entire bathroom? Ganser is the answer with Bath Creations by Ganser Company.
Schedule your free in-home consultation or visit our beautiful showroom on the Beltline.
A local family-owned business of 4 generations.
On draft night, Jonathan Taylor said, "If and when Mr. Rivers needs me, I am there. I'm ready to go."
That Mr. Rivers is his new quarterback, 38-year-old Phillip Rivers. Always good to show respect to your elders, and a nice way to start a relationship with the former Badger running back, because JT knows his QB has a lot of experience playing in the league and a ton of knowledge for his brain to pick.
He's played with a lot of dudes. He's played with Melvin. I mean, he's played with like guys. So it's going to be interesting to, pick his brain and find things out that those guys did that made his job easier. Just so that I can add that to my repertoire as well. There's going to be a lot of things that they've seen that he'll be able to tell me about, like, hey, if you see this, just know that this could be happening. So it'll be a lot of little nuggets he'll be throwing to me.
The NFL lost a legend today. Former Miami Dolphins head coach Don Shula passed away at his home in Florida. Shula won a record 347 games and coached the Fins to the league's only undefeated season in 1972. He coached in 6 Super Bowls, winning 2, and was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 1997. Don Shula was 90 years old. For the first time in 13 seasons, the NFL will not play a game in London's Wembley Stadium. In fact, the league's 5 scheduled international games for the 2020 season, 4 in London and 1 in Mexico City, will now be played in the U.S. because of coronavirus. The NFL schedule for all 32 teams is set to be released this Thursday at 7 o'clock. The Big Ten Conference has added an extension to its suspension of sports. All organized team activities are now suspended through June 1st due to COVID-19. But there may be some good news. Last week, University of Iowa President Bruce Harold said that the Hawkeyes are looking to return to sports practices on June 1st, including football, which would be a step in the right direction for sports to return. Baseball is back. Well, not the MLB, but you'll be able to watch the KBO on ESPN starting tomorrow. It's the Korea Baseball Organization, and the worldwide leader will broadcast 6 games per week. Only problem, they'll be on at midnight, 3 a.m., and 4:30 in the morning. And the Wisconsin men's hockey community is rallying together to show support for one of their own. Former Badger defenseman Robin Dringa is battling colon cancer and recently started hospice care. And now there's a movement to brighten Ringo's spirits. Facebook and Twitter are filled with pictures and videos with the hashtag Ringo Strong and a simple message: you're not in this fight alone. We're all Ringo Strong, and we'll be right back.
Coming together makes us stronger, and Ford is built to lend a hand. Contact your Ford dealer, an essential part of your community, to find out more about home delivery and other vehicle service options. After all, you have a lot to take care of. Let us help take care of you. Find out more at Ford.com. Right now, qualified buyers can get 0% financing for 72 months, plus 3 months deferred payments on select 2020 Ford models.
We here at Brothers Maine wanted to check in with everyone in the light of the COVID-19 epidemic. We're going to do everything we can here at our store to make sure everything's clean, disinfected, and ready for customers to come in and shop with us. Not only can we come to your house and set up the products as we normally would, but we're also going to be offering a free drop-off service in Dane and Rock County. There's nothing more important to our company than making sure that our employees and our customers are safe and healthy.
We asked real customers what they really love about Spectrum Internet and TV.
Spectrum Internet has the fastest speeds for everything I do.
There is no turning wheel. It's immediate.
Spectrum's the fastest. Bam.
Get the fastest download speeds with the most reliable performance with Spectrum Internet, delivering starting speeds of 200 megabits. That's more than enough for all your devices for $44.99 a month. Call 833-906-4499.
I can't get over how much on-demand Spectrum has. I can literally watch a new movie every night.
I got all my shows, and he's got all his shows.
With the Spectrum TV app, I can watch live TV anywhere. It's perfect.
Add Spectrum TV and enjoy more free HD and more free on demand. Plus, use the Spectrum TV app to watch live TV on the go, all from $44.99 a month. Call 833-906-4499.
The fact that they don't have contracts, that says a lot about their service.
Get Spectrum Internet and TV from $44.99 a month each with no contracts. Install Spectrum services yourself. Get a self-installation kit shipped right to your home. Call 833-906-4499.
It takes attention to detail. With your local Bryant dealer, you're getting more than just a technician. You're getting someone who pays attention to your needs and the little things that make a big difference. It takes a dealer you can rely on. And to keep your family cool this summer,
let me show you how this works.
It takes Bryant.
Bryant. Whatever it takes.
Call Hillestead Heating and Cooling in Madison and Lodi. In the Monroe area, call Roofer Refrigeration and Heating.
Wow, you ready?
Yeah, let me just grab my wallet.
Uh-oh, I've seen this before. Wallet way too big, skinny jeans too skinny.
I'll just carry it.
Before you break something, you should know you don't actually need a wallet. With BMO Harris, you can just take cash out with your phone. Or if you need to, you can pay them with Zelle. That works?
Yeah.
You're stuck, aren't you? Smile. Those jeans are way too tight.
That feeling you get when no wallet is no big deal. That's the BMO effect.
Go to Amazon.com skills to enable Channel 3000 news briefs.
All right, we have an update to our breaking news tonight. Police are still on the scene. Quite a few squad cars on the scene of this. Reported shots fired south side of Madison. This is at the intersection of Badger Lane and East Badger Road. That's a couple blocks east of Rimrock. Traffic has been blocked off in the area. The call came in 9:48 tonight, but additional information has not yet been released by police, and we'll have the latest on News 3 Now this morning and online all day, channel3000.com.
All right, let's go to Gary with one final check of the forecast.
Well, a couple of showers are trying to sneak into far southwestern Wisconsin, just north and west of Dubuque, Iowa, over toward Platteville. Temperatures right now are mainly in the 40s, some 30s already off to the east of us. For tomorrow, look for temperatures to only climb to a high of 52. We'll see some shower chances.
All right, Gary, thank you very much. And thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 10.
Have a great night. Do something good, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
Now, a WISC-TV editorial with editorial director Neil Heinen.
Just as our desire for information about COVID-19 we can access and trust has ramped up, a new resource has been introduced by a team of more than 30 UW-Madison faculty, staff, and students that is both accessible and fact-based. It's a free desktop and mobile app called COVID-19 Wisconsin Connect, and it's a one-stop site for information, resources, and social support about COVID-19. Unlike a lot of sites, COVID-19 Wisconsin Connect has real people, UW experts in this case, answering questions and seeking out accurate information. Online discussions will be moderated, and the statewide scope of the project will include targeted outreach to folks with increased risk, including older adults, Latinos, and African Americans. Former Governor Tommy Thompson is among those endorsing and promoting the app. It's easy to use, and more tools will be added over time. The Wisconsin idea, just when we needed it.